I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello and welcome to another episode of First Date. You may know my guest today from Barstool. He has a new mockumentary sitcom out that comes out every Tuesday. It is called Les Mascots. Give it up for John Feitelberg.
Well, clap. An actual clap. Thank you very much for having me. That was a surprise. That was fun.
It's the only time my studio audience participates.
I did not expect that.
So you live in New York. We were just talking before you came on.
I do live in New York,
And
yes.
you live in a great area. And you have a great place. And I'm so fucking jealous.
Why? Austin's like the spot, I thought.
It is.
That's how everyone reacts when I say that.
It is. But New York will always be New York.
Yes.
It's so walkable, and I think that's what I enjoy the most about it. You can't walk anywhere really in Austin.
You can't walk anywhere. It is.
Yeah.
It's I never really thought about it until I've been in New York a long time now. So now when I go visit other cities, I'm like, oh, I can't go walk and get something. Like, what are you talking about? And then I feel like you said you're from Dallas. I was in Dallas recently, and I was like, oh, this is just. Every city is just a regular city. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, except for New York to me, every other city just feels like, I get it.
New York is so much more European.
Yeah. And it's actually funny you say that. The director of Les Mascots, Pavs.
I said Les Mascots.
I don't know how to say it
I'm
either.
so country.
No. But he always says shooting in New York or Europe is just a cheat code. He's like, it's just so beautiful. It's easy to do anything here.
Yeah. Are you dating anybody?
I am, yes.
Do you have a girl? So it's a girlfriend?
Yes.
Are y'all engaged?
No.
Is she the one? You don't have to answer that. How long have y'all been dating?
It depends who you ask, but we've been dating a while.
Okay.
Yeah, like a good while.
Does she live in New York as well?
She does, yes.
Did you guys meet in New York?
No, we did not. We met in Rhode Island.
Why Rhode Island?
I went to high school there, and then I used to get like a share house, like on the Jersey Shore they do it, but like we do it in Newport. So I'd get a share house there with my friends for like 10 years. We did it like every summer.
Okay.
And I just met her at bars down there.
Okay. Is she from Rhode Island?
She's from Massachusetts.
Why Rhode Island though?
I went to high school there, and then I just met a bunch of friends there, and I spent like my adolescence in Rhode Island.
Okay.
I grew like a childhood in Massachusetts.
What the fuck is there to do in Rhode Island?
Everything. It's
really
the best.
Why have I've
Yes.
never heard about anything going down in Rhode Island?
Newport, Rhode Island, Quinnipiac Island is the most beautiful place in the world. It's like my favorite place.
If I go to Rhode Island tomorrow and it's my first time ever, what do I do?
Only go to Newport. There's not much else. Okay. Providence is nice. Like you can go like I think Atwell's Ave or Arthur Ave. No, Arthur Ave's in the Bronx. Excuse me. Atwell's Ave has like nice Italian food. But Newport is really
where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very preppy, very I guess waspy.
Okay.
But fun.
I went to Nantucket recently.
Very similar.
Okay.
Yeah, like Nantucket, the Vineyard, and Newport are all similar. Newport's a little more like actual sailors versus like guys who have boats. Yeah. But it's very, very cool.
Awesome. So your girlfriend. What do I want to know?
I was going to say, I don't know. Does that throw off the vibe of our date?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
No. Because I want to know what it's like to date you. What does she do?
She's a legal assistant.
A legal assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Is she serious?
Is she serious?
Yeah.
She's not serious, but she appears very serious. She's like a pit bull.
Okay. So she's
a very stern face.
all right. Is she blonde or brunette?
Brunette.
Does she have big boobs?
Yes.
Okay. Is that your vibe?
I don't know. I've switched a lot in life. Like as a young man, I was a boobs guy. And then I grew up a bit and I was an ass man and I thought boobs were for children. And then I got a little older and I was like, never mind, boobs are for men. But my
Boobs are back.
20s, pre-20s, boobs, 20s, ass, post-20s, boobs again.
Do you think it's going to shift again as you get older?
I hope it shifts to personality at some point. But we'll go with what we got until then.
What do you guys do for fun?
Everything. We do a lot of fun stuff. We
Do you
travel
go to
a lot.
comedy shows?
We go to comedy shows. We go to like events. We're at the U.S. Open Friday. We do a lot of shit. We're active.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
What kind of restaurants do you like to go to?
Pretty standard. Pretty much Italian or American, something like that. I like to get a little more adventurous.
Yeah.
But
Casual or fancy?
usually everything's somewhere in between now, isn't it?
Especially in New York.
Yeah, like there rarely am I like putting on something more than a t. You know, I got dressed up today for my first date, but
You look
like,
great.
Thank you very much. You do as well, of course.
Thank you.
But yeah, usually pretty like in between.
Yeah. I love to dress up though.
I love to dress. Why I'm dressed up right now?
I think
Like,
it's so fun.
dressing. I think clothes are the most fun thing in the world. I really like clothes. Like I
Yeah?
I like dressing up for different occasions. I like being part of whatever we're doing.
Do you have one cologne or many?
Zero.
None.
No colognes.
Why not?
I don't know. I never really. I don't know. Too Italian, maybe.
Italians wear what is it? Acqua di Gio?
Yeah. Acqua
They
di
all
Gio.
smell the same.
They're. I don't know. I've never smelled a cologne. I have a very bad sense of smell, despite the size of my nose. But I've never smelled a cologne on someone and been like, hell yeah, that rules. I'm
Really?
always like, Jesus Christ, like tone it down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just never been a cologne guy. I've flirted with the idea recently, actually, but I don't foresee it for me.
What? Are you a watch guy? Are you into watches?
I'm wearing a watch today, but it's the only watch I have. It's a Brick watch, which is a company that Dave Portnoy, who started Barstool, then started. And once it really started doing awful and he realized it wasn't going to be a successful company,
He gave them away?
he gave them away. and I think that's funny, so I wear it. I would be shocked if I ever have a different watch, but yeah.
That one has too good of a story.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel-
the company was just going in the tank. And he's
Yeah.
like, all right, you guys can have one.
Anybody. What is your love language?
Acts of service.
You knew that so fast.
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like a love language person, but I do know when I really feel something for someone is like they're doing something for me, which I don't mean in a rude sense. Like I don't mean like I want someone waiting on me. Just like if I don't want to do something, that means I know that nobody wants to do it. So if you're doing it, like it's like I really understand how much you love me.
What is the last act of service that was performed for you?
Probably something like getting the mail. Or like even like reading
Yeah.
the mail, like keeping track of something, like I don't know, like going to the market, like all that counts
Yeah.
very much.
Do you cook?
I cook, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a great cook, but I cook pretty regularly.
Okay. Does your
Again.
girlfriend cook?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little-
So do you guys order in or do you mostly go out?
It's a great question. I have like one meal is basically the only thing I eat when I'm at home. So like I'll cook that.
What's your meal?
It's one of those stupid like Instagram type like healthy meals that it's just easy to make, so I just make it. And like I don't eat healthy, so to speak, but that is just like I just eat that. Does that make sense? I don't think it does, but like when like I'll
You
eat
have one easy meal that you make.
that I eat like 6 meals a week, and then those
And it's the same meal every day.
same meal every day.
What is it?
It's beef, sweet potato, half an avocado, and cottage cheese.
Wow.
And I eat that for like lunch and dinner, unless I'm ordering or unless I'm going to a restaurant.
That sounds so healthy.
It is, but like, it's really more of an ease thing, and it's also delicious. Like I just like it.
Yeah.
it is healthy, but I'm not eating it because it's healthy. I'm eating it because it's easy and good.
Yeah. I don't know how long you've been with your girlfriend. If you weren't with your girlfriend, how would you meet someone? Would you go on a dating app? Would you go meet him in person?
Lauren, I have no idea, and thank God I don't have to know. Because I've never been in an app. I've never had a date. I actually genuinely, I think this is my first date ever. Like, I don't think I've ever been on a first date.
So are you super monogamous?
I'm very monogamous, but mostly like it's just I don't go on dates, so to speak. Like I'll usually end up every girl I've ever dated, like seriously, I knew first for a while. And we kind of were just like in the same friend group, and we like kind of hung out, and eventually it was like we'd be hanging out enough to the point it was just like, wait, are we dating? And that's how I date.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the Joe Biden of dating, I guess. Like I just hang around enough until someone's like, all right, you're the guy.
How do you break up with someone?
Same way. No, I usually break up.
Are you the one that breaks up? Or
I
are
haven't
they?
had like a ton of girlfriends. Like I've had 5 probably, and I'd say it's probably an even mix of dumps versus dumped.
Okay.
It's not usually a healthy way, if that's what you're asking. Like it's usually like we fight a lot, and it ends like that.
Like in one argument, and you're like, I just can't do this anymore.
No, God, no. I actually, so I guess to answer your question now that you're really asking it, it's them who dumps me. I'm like, I'll stick it out. I don't care.
I feel like one person in the relationship is always like that.
Yes, I'm the one.
So you don't leave, you'll stay even if you're unhappy, but do you push them to the point?
Yes. That's what I do. I don't intend to. Like it's not like some psychological thing where I'm like, I'll be an asshole and they'll leave me. Like it's just, it ends up being a bad relationship. I end up
complacent
and boring and not trying and all that stuff, and it ends.
Yeah. How quickly do you jump back into the dating game?
Same type deal. Like it very much varies. I don't know. I don't really have a plan for anything. So it's kind of like I don't.
Well, what do you want in life?
Lauren, that's a loaded question. No, I don't want anything.
Do you want to get married?
Honestly, God, my answer is I don't want anything in life. I'm good.
You didn't even want that watch.
Like I really don't, and I mean it in a healthy way, not in the fact that like I don't have desires or dreams, but I'm good.
Yeah. Do you want to get married?
I wouldn't like say no, but it's not something where I'm like, we have to get
Hopefully you're
married.
never in a position to be the one saying yes or no.
You know what I mean? Like I love the people I love, and I love my life, and I'm happy with that. If other people want to make changes, like I'd happily get married, of course. But it's not like I don't need to do it either. I don't have some burning desire like I must have a woman.
Yeah. Do you consider yourself romantic?
I do. Yeah, I think I'm pretty romantic.
What is one of the most romantic things you've ever done for someone?
Damn. All right, well, not that romantic. No, I honestly don't know. I don't think I'm not a grand gestures person, so I don't really have something for that. I don't think. I just try and be good every day. I don't
Flowers.
I do flowers all the time. That's why I wouldn't even consider that. Like I bring flowers home like 3 times a week.
Okay. Candles.
Candles. I like candles all the time. But like this kind of stuff, I got all of it. But as far as like the grand gestures,
Surprises.
She doesn't like surprises.
No.
But I would be a surprise. I like surprises.
When it comes to grocery shopping and meal planning, my biggest problem has always been time. But that all changed thanks to Hungry Root, the easiest way to eat healthy. Using Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionalist, filling your cart with meals that fit your tastes and health goals. High protein, low carbs, gluten-free or dairy-free, they got it all. Most recipes take just 15 minutes, and with over 15,000 weekly options, it never feels repetitive. I personally love their healthy meals. You're going to love Hungry Root as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/date and use code DATE. That's hungryroot.com/date. Promo code DATE to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/date. Promo code DATE.
When was the last time someone surprised you? Or what was the last surprise?
What was the last surprise I had? I don't know. Nothing. I'm really thinking about this. I have no idea.
What kind of surprises do you not like?
Jump scares. Like anything, any surprise with a group, I would not like. I like to know when I'm going to hang out with a group. I like to get prepared for that.
So you wouldn't like a surprise party?
No.
Whoa.
Yes, I would hate a surprise party.
Really?
If I'm coming home, that's because my battery is drained. I'm done. You know what I mean?
Last thing you want is 20 people hiding out ready to party.
The absolute last thing. A surprise party would be a fucking nightmare. I actually don't even know how I'd react. I mean, I'm sure I would have fun and all that good stuff, but I would. If I came into my home and I was like, oh, finally, and then 20 people jumped out from my couch, I'd fucking lose it. But I would also appreciate the gesture. Like, I'm not an asshole. I'd be like, oh, this sucks.
But that's
I'll
just
pretend
not
to
the
have
kind
fun.
of surprise you like.
No.
I don't like surprises when it comes to food. Like, if someone's like, I'm going to cook for you, but I'm not going to tell you what I'm making. It's just going to be a surprise. I don't like that.
Okay, so my girlfriend does that, where she wants the opposite. She doesn't like pork, and she's like, just surprise me with it one day and don't tell me it's pork. I'm like, I'm never going to do that to you. I'm never going to trick you into what you're putting into your body. That's crazy.
Here, take 2 Advil. It's Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom is visiting right now, and she's helping me with my son. And the other day, she was like, I'm going to cook for you. Tomorrow night I'm going to make you dinner. And I was like, okay, cool. What are you going to make? And she's like, I'm not going to tell you, it's a surprise. And I was like, no, fuck off. You're going to tell me what you're going to make me, because I have this weird thing with my palate where I have to prepare myself for whatever I'm going to eat. If you tell me we're going to go have Mexican food, I get the taste of Mexican food in my soul, and I have to go have Mexican food. You can't switch it up on me and be like, actually, I've changed my mind. I'm feeling Italian tonight. No.
100% with you. 100%
You have said Mexican food. I've been thinking about it all day, and I want Mexican food.
I think that's actually kind of what I was saying earlier with why I like clothes. I like participating in things. Like if someone tells me we're going to do something that night, I'll try and live my life during the day to kind of be in the same vibe.
Yeah.
So if you switch to Italian at night, I'm like, well, I've been fucking listening to Marachis all day. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
It's so annoying.
I'm watching Danny Trejo movies.
Yeah. And you can also, it's crazy that you can pair like your whole day around a meal. Like even dinner in a movie,
Yes.
I don't know. So when it comes to surprises, I don't do surprises on food. I could be down for anything, but you got to tell me what it is so I can wrap my head around it.
I'm, again, couldn't be more with you. But I think it even extends further. I think I'm like that with everything. Just tell me the deal and I'll be good. But what's the deal?
What makes you fall in love with someone?
Time, probably, mostly.
What do you connect over?
Movies and television. Is
Really?
probably my biggest, yeah.
What kind of movies do you like?
All of them. I hate to use the phrase movie buff or something like that, but I really like movies. I
Do you like
watch them.
classic movies like The Godfather? Do you like sci-fi?
Sci-fi, no. But aside from that, pretty much anything. And even sci-fi, like if it's a good one, I'll watch it. Like obviously I watch Interstellar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that is probably the bottom of my interest is sci-fi
Sci-fi.
type stuff. Yeah.
I can see that. I feel like bonding for me is really over food.
You're food?
I'm for sure food.
So is that when people say they bond over food, what is it specifically? Are you talking about like the shared experience of sitting around a table? Are you talking about the cooking, describing the taste and just that experience?
I feel like if you sit down to eat with someone, you're sharing like a whole moment and so you learn so many things about a person. Are they good at conversation? Like, what are they going to have to drink? I think whatever someone has to drink says a lot about them.
Ooh. So what are your top 3 like, all right, I like this guy drinks? You can give me one.
I kind of like a guy that likes fun cocktails.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll take a Miami Vice blended.
Yeah.
Pop the umbrella in there, bring it out, I want it in the fucking high glass too.
Because, get a pina colada. And, I don't know. That's a fun drink to have. But if you're having, just an expensive whiskey on the rocks,
See, that was
I
my
feel like
drink.
I'm talking to my dad. You know?
But that was, speaking for men, in our 20s, Like that's what I drank because I wanted to appear to be your dad. I wanted people to think I'm a man.
So men drink that drink. Do you have to like? Does it have to grow on you? It cannot be inherent.
I loved it. I
Really?
I'm speaking in past tense now, so like there's probably a reason. But like I loved just a whiskey neat. I loved a whiskey on the rocks. Like I really like
It's
whiskey.
such a serious drink.
I think that was part of it where it kind of like it's telling the room what we're here for.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not here for the fun stuff. I'm here for one of these.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
And I think Mad Men probably had a huge influence on that.
Probably.
And, huge impact.
And the smoking and
Yeah.
yeah.
And so like it was when I was coming of age in the drinking scene, I was like, I drink whiskey. That's what I drink. I drank beer when I was like a teenager and in college, and then when I got older, I was like, I drank whiskey.
Yeah.
And I really liked it, but I'd get like spicy margaritas and shit like that. But my standard order was a whiskey.
Yeah. So drinks, are like one aspect. And you can like look how long we just talked about drinks.
Wait, what's your drink?
My drink kind of varies. It depends on what kind of night we're having.
Okay.
But
Let's say just first date.
so I used to be into wines. Like hardcore. Now my first drink, I like to have a glass of bubbles. I don't care if it's Prosecco or champagne. The price point and the taste doesn't really matter to me. I like the bubbles.
You
I
just
like
like the
sparkling water.
effervescence?
Yeah, I just like to have like something sparkly.
It does add something fun to the table, like even though we got sparkling water here. You're
Yeah.
like, all right, we're doing a little something.
And then I guess if I'm like really drinking with my dinner, I'll have a glass of bubbles and then I'll have a cocktail, which will probably be a dirty martini.
Great order.
And then I'll go into like a white wine and a red wine.
So you're hitting all the stops.
All of them. And that's usually what I would do. I wouldn't have like 2 cocktails and then a glass of wine. Like that would be my trajectory.
That's a good projection where you're like, I'm gonna show you all of who I am right now.
Yeah, and you'll get a little bit of different-
tequila, you got a little champagne, you got a little wine drunk, you got a little everything.
But if we go to Mexican food, then I'm having a paloma and margarita and I'm switching back and forth.
Oh, nice.
But anyway, those are drinks. And then I also like when food is such a language for me too. And it can be a real turn on how a guy orders. Like I want you to order more food than we can eat. I want it to be dumb. Like I want 3 appetizers.
And here's a question I have. Like, because I think in the modern era, a lot of the guy chivalrous stuff has been misunderstood or poorly used. But like, I'm always unsure of stepping too far. Like, I don't want to order for you, even though like I've just heard enough women complain about it. Like, I would never order
Ask
something.
permission.
But okay, so that's what I was getting to. So you like have the conversation and
Yeah.
we're talking about it. And then once the waiter comes, you'd rather the man order everything?
So I've been in my relationship now for like 4 years. And even still to this day, if we go somewhere new, we'll look at the menu and he's like, does anything jump out at you? Is there anything you really want to try? And then I'll point something out. If I'm like, that looks good and that looks good, he's like, all right. And then he'll go ahead and order like 2 other appetizers, whatever the thing jumped out at me. He'll order that main course that I wanted, and then probably a steak for us to both share.
Yeah, dude,
And
table
then
steaks?
Yeah.
Table steaks
So-
are the best.
But I love having like so much food, and I know it's kind of wasteful, but I always take it home.
It's incredibly wasteful. The table steak, you really spoke to me.
But
there.
I'll take it home.
Yeah, no.
I don't leave it there.
Dude, there's a restaurant in New York right across the street from our apartment that like they serve the table steak already sliced, so you can have your 2 meals and you kind of just reach forward and you go,
Yeah.
take a piece of that. That's living
It's cute.
right there. Yeah.
So if you do it right over a meal, then you've like kind of hooked me.
Okay, can I ask another one?
Yeah.
This is one I deal with all the time because I travel a lot. So when I'm flying, if I see a woman with her bag, should I say, do you want me to get that for you? Or do I let them try first? Like how? You know what I
It
mean? Like,
depends. Is it funny to let them try?
usually like I'll see someone like I feel bad. Like, I don't want to be like, you can't do it. And so like sometimes I'll let them get like a little bit of effort and I'll be like, hey, let me help you out with that. But I don't want to interrupt them before they get to effort.
I feel like if a girl can really do it herself, she's going to lift her bag up and she's going to like successfully get her bag above the seat, and it's not going to be like that hard. But if someone's struggling,
If someone's looking around for, like, I'll obviously be like, oh, you want me to help you?
Yeah.
But like I don't know, because I've had people put it up and then give me like a dirty look, and I was like, well, I fucking would have done it, but I didn't want to step on your femininity and take it out of your hands.
I don't like tiptoeing.
Nah, I'm a tiptoer.
I can tell. I like a guy who's just gonna unapologetically be yourself.
I'm pretty unapologetic about myself unless it interrupts with you. I don't want to step on you being yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm usually myself as long as I'm just hanging out with me.
I would never tell someone that they can't lift my bag up for me.
No, and I've never had someone say no, but I've just had like dirty looks both ways. So it's just something I'm always in my head
Well,
about.
you're never going to make everybody happy.
Right. That's true. I should accept that. But I won't.
I've been having to tell myself that lately a lot. Like, you just can't make everybody happy. And that's one thing that I do try to do. And I'll put myself last. And I'll try to make everyone else around me happy, even if I have to go out of my way or it's an inconvenience to me or it doesn't make me totally happy.
Well, I think I do it as like a safety mechanism where, like, if I try and make everyone happy and like we're all unhappy, I'm like, good, me too.
Then you're all comfortably unhappy.
Yeah, we're all in the same fucking boat here.
Are you an only child?
I am not. I am the eldest of 4.
What? Okay, so you have 3 younger brothers, sisters, all of the above?
There's 2 and 2. So 1 brother, 2 sisters.
Okay.
What about yourself?
I'm an only child.
You're an only child.
Yeah, it sucks.
What, do you hate it?
I do now because I'm my mom's only phone call.
You don't have anybody else to talk to.
Call anyone else.
That's a great point.
Yeah. And as parents get older, they don't have anything to do and they don't have anyone to talk to. And I'm the only person she can call. And I'm like, I've got so much shit to do right now. You know, this is the 4th time you've called me before 9 a.m.
Oh, that's too much.
It's.
You can't call me once before 9 a.m.
I know.
I'm asleep.
It's terrible.
Do you like look back on your childhood? Are you, well, actually, first of all, do you consider yourself like the poster child for being an only child? Like, do you see yourself doing a lot of things where you're like, I'm an only child?
I'm not selfish. I think sometimes only children can come across as very selfish.
For sure.
And I'm not selfish at all. Like, I've always enjoyed sharing. I give so much stuff of my stuff away. If you were to hang out with me when we were kids and you were like, oh, I really like this candle. I mean, you can have it. It's yours. Can we be friends?
I'm the same way. I give away everything.
I give away everything.
If you don't tell me you like something I have, because it will be yours.
100%. And if you don't take it right then, I'll wrap it up in a Christmas present and I will give it to you for Christmas.
What about as a child? Were you ever like when does an only child become aware of the only child myth?
From day fucking one.
Really? Is that early?
You have all the responsibility. Like, if anything goes wrong, there's no one to be. He did it. You don't have that. So if anything goes wrong, it's you. And so that always bugged me. Is that like I had to be on such good behavior. Because there was no one to blame anything on.
That is...
And that sucks.
I get that as an only child, but then as someone with siblings, I don't remember them being my scapegoat all that often. Like, I can't remember one instance. I'm sure I did it, but I can't remember like regularly blaming them for anything like that. But we also had a pretty easy childhood, so it wasn't... We didn't get in a lot of fights.
I would say also... that one of the positive things about it is I didn't grow up wealthy. So my parents let me explore different sports and different activities. And I got to really have this like array of opportunity. Whereas if I would have had siblings, the money would have been spread much more thin. And I wouldn't have been able to try all the things that I tried.
That's a really cool point.
And so growing up in my middle class life or whatever, I did get to experience a lot.
And you have, it sounds like, a good relationship with your parents?
Yeah.
And that I guess siblings help that too. It doesn't really, that probably wouldn't have affected it one way or the other, but that's nice to have a good relationship.
But I wish I could have been tougher. Like,
You think
if
you
I would have
been tougher
had
with siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because I'm sometimes like a little sissy bitch. And I miss
But
that
I have siblings and I am too. Like,
fair. Fair.
like I don't want to have a fight. That's not gonna be fun for me.
Yeah. And you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest, yeah.
Okay.
But like, I feel like with the oldest, you probably get this as far as this conversation's gone by now. Like I wasn't the responsible one. I wasn't the one who like people looked to for guidance or anything like that.
Really?
I mean,
I would think as the oldest one, that's like you embedded in you.
I don't think so. You'd have to ask my siblings. I don't think that I was like their rock or anything like that.
Which one of you four is the smartest?
Great question. I'd probably go with my sister, my older sister. Actually, no, my youngest sister has a master's. My oldest sister, actually, she has her master's too. So they both have their masters. One of the ladies
Is smarter.
Yeah, the two guys are dumb. The two ladies are smart.
Which one of you has more fun?
Me.
You have the most fun?
I have the most fun. Yeah.
Which one of you is going to get married first?
I'm the only one not married.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's actually not true. Depending on when this comes out. My youngest sister is getting married in October.
Wow. And it doesn't make you want to get married at all?
No, I don't think so. Actually, a wedding makes me not want to get married. I think a wedding is a horrible experience, and it's not a horrible experience. Like I enjoy going to weddings and I have a great time at them and all that, but just like I look at the bride and groom and I think they must be fucking miserable right now. Like everyone's looking at them, everyone's begging for their attention, everyone wants to talk to them, everyone wants a picture with them. That seems like a nightmare.
Really?
Yeah. I have fun though. I have a good time.
Yeah. I would think for someone who likes the spotlight, you would enjoy that.
But I don't dislike the spotlight. I'm not like scared of it or anything like that, but I don't have an innate desire for it. I'd rather just.
What did you want to
left
be when
alone.
you were growing up?
When I was growing up, a hockey player, of course. I want to be a hockey player, then I want to be a baseball player, then I want to be a football player. I would have settled for basketball.
So any pro athlete.
Yeah, I was a big athlete. But then also like I loved movies and television. Like that, I thought I had a better chance of being an athlete than I did of being in a TV show. And that now Les Mascots is out. It's wrong. I was wrong. I was dead wrong about it. I thought for sure I had a better chance of being in the NHL than being someone who either worked in comedy or did TV or movies or something like that.
Yeah. Well, let's get into some of your red flags.
Okay.
Are you a jealous person?
Jealous? Yes, but not like in a weird way. Like I feel that little tinge of jealousy that I feel like I'm supposed to. But not like I don't care. I'm not going to prevent you from living your life or anything like that. But like jealousy, I'm jealous when jealousy is due. You know what I mean? Like I don't care that you work with, I don't care about anything with men, but like if you were to start flirting with a guy, I'd feel like the appropriate amount of jealousy.
Yeah. Do you, like if your girlfriend dresses really hot and like goes out with her friends?
No.
You're fine.
Totally fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I like bachelorette parties. I know that's a meme. Like girls trip to Miami, have fun. See you later. But like if I'm supposed to feel jealous, I'll feel a little jealousy. I'm not Jay-Z. Like jealousy's a female trait. Like I feel it, but not often.
Are you a fighter?
I've been in fights. I don't care for them. I don't go out looking for fights, but I've been in them.
Have you won more or lost more fights?
I would say one. It's not like again, it's not a regular thing, but let's say I've been in 6 fights in my life. I probably won 4 of them.
Okay.
That's
how do you win a fight?
Like
what? You know what I mean? Like what's the end? Like when you're like, ha!
That's a great question. Honestly, it's pretty quick. It's when you both get tired, and neither of you are professional fighters, so it happens really fast. Or when someone gets knocked unconscious, or when an ambulance comes.
Okay.
Those
I
would guess
dramatic.
I would guess those are the 3 ways.
So
those are the 3 ways
dramatic.
I think I've had fights that end in my experience.
Okay.
Well, usually it's the first one.
All right.
Or like someone, usually it's you have a fight the two guys who are fighting get tired. Their friends recognize, oh boy, they're tired. And then the friends come in and go, all right, this is enough. This is enough.
Yeah. Usually friends do break up fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's more out of saving your pride than anything else.
Right. They're like, oh,
We don't wanna
we should stop
Keep hearing
here.
you two heavy breathe while you vaguely wrestle. I think we've reached the end of this.
How do you feel about cheating? Is it end?
No, but I'm certainly not like happy about it.
No.
I was actually, it's funny you asked that. I was thinking about that the other day, that like when you're in college or high school, and even into your 20s, like cheating is the worst thing you can do. And then once you like have a life together, you're like, well, I really don't want you to, but
Yeah.
like we've built a pretty good life. And then I'm not even saying like this is the life I have. I'm just saying like once you're in your 50s or 60s, you're like, I don't really want to fucking blow it up because you fucked some guy. Like we got a pretty good thing going here.
Yeah.
That I can see myself as I get older excusing it more.
Would you ever get back with an ex?
I have almost exclusively.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah. So yeah, to answer that, yeah, I have. I don't have one. I'm like, oof, I wish we got back together. But I've gotten back with basically every ex I've ever been with.
It's so interesting that you say that. I feel like every relationship that I've had, almost everyone, maybe with the exception of one or two, if we break up, the guy will always text me like a month later and be like, hey, what are you up to? And I'm like, it's been a month. We've been broken up. I've totally moved on.
See, I've done that. I've 100% done that. But when I've done it where like I'm really checking in. You know what I mean? Like we didn't end well. You might have said some shit that has been bothering me about like you're gonna fucking kill yourself or something. And
Such
so
a cop out.
it's really unfair that like don't get me wrong. It's not, you know, the bad things men do in relationships are awful and many times worse. But like I was talking to friends about this like a year ago, and like we were sitting around a table and there were probably 6 of us, and like all of us had been in relationships for longer than we wanted to be because people had threatened suicide. And I was like, that's just not an okay thing. Like, this is just a unique, I'm sorry, not a unique. This is just a common experience. I was like, that's not okay. That I thought I had someone's life in my hands for a while. So because of that, probably, because I've had things like that in the past.
That's awful.
I'm probably more inclined to be like, hey, how are you? Is things okay? And then often that
triggers
that goes
the
to
spark.
like, should we grab a drink?
Yeah. You're alive.
Yeah.
I'm alive. And there's a bar over there. So
What are we wasting our time for?
yeah. Oh man. I don't know if anyone's ever threatened to kill himself over me, which is kind of sad.
It's sad in retro. Like when you think about it, you're like, oh, I wanted. Like, you ever seen the Seinfeld episode when Elaine's dating the guy who like inspired such passion with women, where like he calls her big head, and then she's like,
yeah.
and like on paper it seems cool. You're like, oh yeah, that would be like cool to be in part of that kind of passion. And then once you're part of it, you're like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But I can't because she'll kill herself.
Yeah, no, I get it. But still, you want to be at least.
And also, it's never true. And like no one ever means it. And I never believe it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't believe that you're going to do it.
Yeah.
But I can't. Like, what if?
Well, I never found a guy that would even pretend to say that he would kill himself over me. I think I found the guys that would kill themselves if they stayed with me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to murder myself if I stay with you a day longer. Yeah, I feel like I've had one guy. I'm trying to think. I think I've had one guy that like exited so hard. That was like that was my COVID relationship.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he read my journal.
You keep a journal.
I didn't have a journal. I think journaling is gay. I have talked about this before. Do you journal?
I don't journal. I keep
God.
like notes, but like even that is very
Notes are fine.
like very rare. I try to.
I don't give a shit about notes.
I want to be a guy who
Have
does.
your notes.
I'm just like, I
You
always
don't
forget.
No.
Yeah.
But your Birkenstocks kind of say you journal.
Well,
There's a little journal in that.
There's some journal in that.
There's
yeah.
some journal in that. But when a guy
Let me pop these bad boys out so you can see them at home.
No, I feel like journaling, like if you're a guy and you're expressing yourself and you're journaling to feel better emotionally.
Oh, that's not why I'm journaling. I'm journaling like just so I remember the funny stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can get behind that. That's like notes.
No, that like whenever I journal, I have to get in my head where I'm like, dude, you're not this is so you can remember to talk about it funny. You don't have to be entertaining right now.
Yeah.
No one's gonna read this.
Yeah.
Which is why I stopped journaling, because like I'll end up journaling for 2 hours that night. And I'm like, I don't need to write 2 hours about the day today.
Yeah. This
But
guy did.
He read it.
Well, so I kept telling him how gay it was that he was journaling.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He was journaling.
Yes.
And I'm like, fucking, he's like had to go to a room and like journal and do his like meditations and his, God, what do you call it? I can't even remember. Like he had all this like weird meditation stuff that he was like doing.
Okay.
And on top of journaling. And I thought it was so stupid that I couldn't even communicate it. And so he would get on to me about how I was terrible at communication. And I'm like, I'm terrible at communication because I don't want to fucking hurt your feelings. Like I'm trying to be nice to you by not telling you exactly how I feel.
See, but like that, I like, I can tell you how, you can tell me how you feel without being too forward one way or the other, right? Where you feel like,
it would have made him want to kill himself.
but maybe you would have gotten your guy. You would have gotten your guy who
Now
finally
I
would have killed
regret
himself.
not saying how I felt. So he was like, you need to journal and get out how you feel and you'll feel better. And I was like, fine. So I journaled and I wrote down a list of all the pros and all the cons that I was with him. And it was like 3 good things. It was like he had blue eyes, he was male, and he had okay abs for a pro athlete. And then all the things that I didn't like him went on for like 6 pages.
Really?
And it was like...
And he read it?
Uh-huh. I went grocery shopping and he read it and I came home and he was curled up in a little gay ball in the corner crying. And he was just like, "Ah!" And I'm just like, I told you.
Dude, see that, like... You can't do that. That's crazy. Because I was going to defend him as we started this conversation. I was going to be like, well, like, you know, modern man, you want a sensitive guy, or, you know, some women do at least. There's a line, and crawling in a ball
crying
is you've crossed the line.
And you read my journal.
See, I actually always say I never hide my journal. And again, I don't really keep one. But like when I do, it's usually like a notebook in my pocket.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can read it. I don't really give a shit. But just so you know, it's my complete emotional honesty. So, like, if you want to go read it, it's up to you. But
well, see, I didn't hide mine either. Mine was just sitting on, like, the couch, the armrest of the couch. And I left to go grocery shopping. And when I came back, his excuse, he was like, oh, I was trying to clean the living room. My elbow like bumped the thing and it fell up into the page. And I looked around and I'm like, you cleaned? Because this place is a shithole.
That's a bad excuse. That's like a
terrible
children's
excuse.
cartoon
At least
excuse.
clean.
Yeah.
If you're going to use that as, yeah, I would have been like, wow, this place does look pretty nice.
Fucking Pine Sol in here.
Yeah, it's great. Lysol and everything. So anyway, that was the one time I ever journaled. And
you stopped after that? Did you enjoy it while you were doing it?
No, I didn't. I mean, I kind of thought it was funny that I could only think of 3 things that I liked about him. And I'm like, whoa, I'm fucking with someone I don't even like. Like, this is crazy.
That's a tough realization to have.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to give it honest thought.
And like,
I don't like
the amount of effort that I had to sit there and just think of like other things that I liked. Like writing the 3rd one where I was like, his abs are okay. What else? Like, and then I was like, whatever, let's just move on to the things I don't like. And it just spilled right out of me. And I'm like, whoa.
I did that for a girlfriend once. I got her, being romantic. For her birthday, I got her like, I don't know, some dog shit thing. And then like a list of like the 100 reasons I love her. And I got to like, I don't remember what the number was, but it was low. and And I remember adding to the note, like, I stopped at 32 because 100 would have been cliche. And I was like, nah, I just had, that was it.
That was like, but 32 things, like, even then.
But they were getting to, like, she likes a movie I like.
Yeah.
They're not real. I was scraping the bottom of the barrel by the time I hit double digits.
Yeah. We both like the color red.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, especially when you get to a point in your relationship where you tell someone that you love them, and then they're like, "What do you love about me?" And you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, because I'm a love reciprocator. So like, if you tell me you love me, I'll say it right back. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's on. You know what I mean? Like, I won't skip a fucking beat. I don't care if we're in a relationship. I don't care if you're a stranger on the street. I love you. Love you too.
Yeah.
And so like I'll say it quickly, and then I'll hope I fall in love afterwards.
Yeah.
Be like, really hope I don't make myself out to be a liar on that one.
That is so funny. Anytime someone's asked me, like, what do you love about me? I'm just like, it's not one thing. It's like an accumulative amount of things that make me love you. Like, I love a lot of things about you, but don't ask me to pick one thing
And it makes me feel like a cliche because I'm like, I love you. And like, I don't know what makes you. So many things make you, but it's just, that's what I love.
Yeah.
And then, but I sound lame. I sound like I'm giving a cop-out answer when I say that. I'm like, I just don't even know what the formula that made you is, but I'm happy with it.
For my last question, let's see. What is your, what is like a charm that you have? Like, do you have anything, like any firepower where you like pull out the guns and you like know that that's going to work every time when you're trying to date someone?
I had one. I don't use anymore. But if I was asking a girl on a date, which this happened so few times, but if I asked a girl on a date and she agreed, I would ask, what is the least favorite thing? Like what think of like your worst date. What could it possibly be? And the time it really worked, the answer was museum. And I was like, great, let's go on a first date to a museum. And she was like, I know, I just said I hate that. And I was like, I know, but like if I make it fun, then like
that's really good.
it usually goes over pretty
Mine
well.
would be rock climbing.
Rock climbing?
Like an indoor rock climbing place. If you asked me what like I thought a terrible first date would be, it'd be rock climbing.
Okay. Well, I went on a horrible rock climbing date like 6 months ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, but luckily she couldn't go anywhere. She was officially dating me. But it was we was a rock climbing wall. We were in where were we? Stratton, Vermont. And it was just like I didn't want to ski that day or whatever, so we went rock climbing. And it was this little rock climbing wall at the mountain, and it was dead silent. There was no one there. Right? There was no, like, literally, it was just the two of us and the employee who worked there. And they don't play music over the thing. So, like, all you could hear was me going,
grunting.
Like,
yeah.
And then at the end, I got to the top and I was like, how do I get down? And the guy's like, just fall. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do that, dude. That's crazy. And he's like, no, just jump off. I was like, I'm 30 feet in the air. He's like, I promise you it works. Just jump off. And so I jumped, but then I got stuck. So I was just hanging there. Like the most emasculated little man boy in history. The fucking thing is wrapped around my junk and I'm like hanging like this. I'm like, can you just put me down?
Yeah, it's impossible to be cute rock climbing.
And if that had been a first date, we're not getting a second one out of that.
And you want to, like, there's no way to be cute and rock climb because it's a serious sport.
Right.
If you can't make it up like two rocks, like when your feet are off the ground, you're weak.
Yeah.
You know?
And you're like, I can't go any higher. And you're like, dude, you're barely off the ground.
Yeah. And you're like kind of upside down and it doesn't look like it's hard to do, but it is hard to do.
It's impossible to do.
And so it just doesn't sound fun to me. I don't want to see you struggle. I don't want you to see me struggle. I probably have my nails done. I don't want to break a nail. That'll piss me off.
And also and I can speak about this confidently because I just did it. Like the holster is not very flattering. You know what I mean? Like you're like, it's like squeezing because it's got like stripes on it. So it's like a tit.
It's like the
popping
Fifth
out between
Element
this
outfit.
thing, and like a ball is sticking out over there.
Not
it's
cute.
It's not cute.
No. So don't go fucking rock climbing. It's terrible. Anyway, thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been
Is
an honor.
there a place where people can find you?
Just go watch Les Mascots on YouTube.
Not to be confused with Les
Mascots.
But if you were wondering how it is spelt, it's Les Mascots. That's cool. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming on my show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Of course. You guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.